Oh yes, this fucking song. Well, music. This piece of music is not necessarily a song since there are no lyrics. Oh, I love it though. I'll take whoever I goddamn want, Leviathan. The furniture in the shadows of the pillars and on the chandelier made their figures explode, and leaving behind only the sound of a hopping beetle knocking against the wall, they pursued their respective targets. Their speed was overwhelming, and they easily blocked the others' paths of retreat. I think they won't disappoint you. Belphegor was already blocking the way in front of Rudolph, who had boldly tried to escape to the second floor. Shoot. That's fine. Get the fuck out of the way. Oh shit. Rudolph shot first. But even before that bullet could hit her, Belphegor had already moved behind Rudolph's back. Then she raised a purple curve, springing out from her arm. However, incredibly, before that arm could decapitate Rudolph, he had swung his gun behind him. The barrel remained pointed behind his back from the same motion in which he had reloaded the sawed-off gun one-handedly. It was pointing at Belphegor's chest. It was the sound of the ejected empty cartridge finally hitting the wall after the reload. In other words, it meant that the next shot was already fully loaded. Without turning around, his gun pointed right at Belphegor's chest. Rudolph grinned. Hey, fuck you. I do love my lever actions though. Lever actions are so fucking fun to reload and shoot. They're fun. They're really fun. Which is why I was explaining. Like I remember someone was talking about like something with the reload. It's extremely fast. So like I think there was like an argument of like, oh, Rosa not killing everyone in the room because like she wouldn't be able to reload fast enough or something. Yeah, she would definitely have enough time to reload it because you just throw your hand forward and kick it out, and it'll just reload instantly. Well, as instantly as a lever action can, but it's extremely fast. Probably missed still. Just like Rudolph, Kyrie was also confronting a demon stake in the first floor corridor. I'm sure it was. Oh my god. Who? Oh well, I mean, yeah, that would be that would be something to be jealous of, I guess. So basically, you're never gonna be happy. Ouch. The arm Leviathan swung was trailed by a purple curve. It was a magic blade that could cut with the power of malice. Kyrie blocked it with her gun. Even though the magic blade should have cut through the metal like butter, the gun, with its extremely high magic resistance power, was able to block the blade as easily if it were a rolled up newspaper. Rapidly 2 times, 3 times, it blocked all 3 of them. Jesus Christ, Kyrie. Go easy on her. And without missing the opening created with that purple curve, it took a swing upward. Kyrie that would have been really weird. Kicked Leviathan in the stomach with her heel. Leviathan was knocked away like a lightly dancing feather. Before the demon stakes feet touched the ground again, Kyrie was already pointing her gun directly at Leviathan in midair. From that position, the 2 women who had called in via form of power met each other's gaze. Yeah. I hope she doesn't even answer into fires. Oh, hell yeah. Yes! Oh my god. You're fucking useless, Rudolph. Rudolph tumbled down the staircase. He'd been gradually cornered by Belphegor and had been pushed back into the main hall they had started from. He sees her and shoots her. I die laughing. Oh my god. Get the fuck out of here, or you're gonna get your ass shot. Shoot her. I'd shoot her. Oh, well then I won't feel bad about shooting you.
Rosa, 許しね。お前の地獄にお前の大嫌いな姉を送っちまうことをよ。
Yes. Rudolph mercilessly pointed the barrel of his gun at the witch who claimed to have been once his sister. But Belphegor would not permit that and attacked savagely. She dashed and disappeared and headed for Rudolph's back. She dodged that shot and again headed for Rudolph's back. And vanished over and over instantly, moving into Rudolph's blind spots. Ignore her and just shoot it, Beatrice. It was almost like she was a fairy. As she blinked in and out of vision, Belphegor instantly drove towards Rudolph. Put her down like a damn animal. At that time, there was a dull tearing sound, along with Rudolph's cry of anguish. Rudolph's reaction to the dance of the purple curve that pressed up upon him had finally been too slow, and he had let it lightly cut his flank. Just a scratch. The single wound slowed him down just once. Well, yeah, but that once is going to lead to another time. That led to a new wound, which slowed his actions again. Fucking bitch! Belphegor's dance began to swallow Rudolph whole. Watching Rudolph's body gradually get carved up, his former sister let out a shrill laugh. Kyrie, can you come save your husband? Leviathan could no longer hide her irritation that Kyrie hadn't suffered a single fatal wound. Poor Leviathan.
少女時代の程よい劣等感も大事よ。
Jesus.
女に化粧と努力を教えてくれるわ。人間出てきにその力の限りを尽くすのは気に入らないけど、夫に全幅の信頼を寄せるあなたへの嫉妬を私は力に変える。気に入らないの。なんで命のやり取りをしてるの。あんたはそんなに余裕なの。
Because she's a badass.
どうしてかしらね。必ず夫が助けに来てくれて自分を助けてくれる。すごいじゃない、その信頼。嫉妬に値するわ。
What kind of trust did we sisters have for each other? The sisters always looked down on each other, trying to thoroughly lambast each other when things already looked bad.
いつも姉妹たちにいじめられてきた。誰か一人だけでも味方になってほしいとずっと思ってた。だからその一人だけの味方が全幅の信頼を寄せることができるわね。その夫を信じきった余裕ある表情。嫉妬が力を与えてくれるのを感じるわ。超えちゃうかもね。遅く。
What? Leviathan turned herself into a stake, and the speed of her flight as she attacked was proportional to the strength of her engine.
姉妹たちに見下されたあの日、私は成長の早い他の6人を心の底から嫉妬した。7日7番をかけて嫉妬したわ。その末に得た私の力と速度を見るがいい。死ねー、後ろ見やキリエ。
Hey, I'm starting to like Leviathan a bit more now. The demon stake exposed her true form, leaping around at a terrible speed. The noise from her bouncing off the wall sounded like a machine gun walls. By now, Kyrie probably couldn't tell if it was a single stake or a swarm of beetles flying and bouncing around. Leviathan was over 100% certain of her victory, believing that it in the bottom of her heart. Then Kyrie spoke with an unbelievably calm voice.
ルドルフさんと最初から付き合っていたのは私だったの。アスムさんが白々しく間に入り込んできて、
Who are you talking about?
ちゃっかりと解任したの。
What?
ルドルフさんは悪くないわ。あの女が体を武器にして立ち回ってルドルフさんに婚約せざるを得ないよう追い詰めたの。
Yeah, I'm sure he was forced to. What the fuck? Get out of here. Yes, he made her. She made him have sex with her. Get the fuck out of here, Kyrie.
アスムさんはバトラ君を身ごもってたわ。
Oh, this is awkward.
そして同じ頃、私もまた男の子を身ごもってた。
What?
運命的なことに私たちの出産日は共に同じ日だった。
Okay, that's a little bullshitty, but whatever. I'll fucking allow it. It's really hard for that to work out.
そしてアスムさんはバトラ君を出産した。
Who did you give birth to?
だけれど私はダメだった。
Ugh, this is awkward.
思ったことがあるわ。
Yeah, I'd imagine if you carried all the way to full term. Oh god, that's brutal.
もしダメだったのがアスムさんで、出産したのが私だったら、
Oh god. This is awkward.
ルドルフさんの婚約を解消して私と結婚してくれたかしら。
Aw.
でも私は子供を産めなかった。だからアスムさんが死ぬまで、そしてエンジェを解任するまで、私はアスムさんを呪ったわ。嫉妬したわ。
Is it gonna turn out that she killed her?
アスムさんなんか死んでしまい、そして私と再婚してほしいってずっと嫉妬して呪って、そしてやっとアスムさんが死んだ。
Wow, this is she's a little obsessed with him.
私は確信したわ。私には魔法の力があって、それが呪いとなってアスムさんを殺したんだって確信したわ。
Okay, I think like at least every female is gonna like have some form of magic happen in their life, because we've seen Shannon, we've seen Kyrie, we've seen Ava mention it. Now, well, Natsui, she was a Shinto priest's daughter. So we have her as well. So now Rosa is the only one really that's left. And, you know, Maria almost makes up for it, really. So that's interesting.
でも私の嫉妬の炎は収まらない。内緒よ。バトラ君を見るたびにね、あの女を思い出しちゃう。そしてバトラ君を見るたびにね、もし私の子が生まれていたら同じ年だっただろうなって思ってしまう。私は今でも彼女を嫉妬し苛まれている。今もこれからも未来永劫にね。7日7番姉妹を嫉妬したですって。そうよ。
How long has she been jealous? Like fucking like 12 years? Well, it was like Battler like left when he was like 12, right? Or 13, 14? So much longer. Oh my god, this is terrifying. 18 years? Holy fuck. You're fucking dead, Leviathan. Leviathan had the power of 24 hours times 7 days, or 168 hours of speed. Kyrie has an ungodly amount of speed. Then the power that Kyrie had acquired up was 24 hours in 1 day, 365 days in a year, and 18 whole years. Fuck off. Even without counting leap years, that was 157,680 hours. Compared to Leviathan's power and speed, it was more than 938 times greater. Huh, I think someone's outclassed here. So then even Leviathan could soar at the speed of sound, 1,225 kilometers an hour. To Kyrie's eyes, it only looked like 1/938th of that. Which means 1,225 divided by 938 is the speed of 1.3 kilometers per hour. That's slow as shit. That's fucking slower than walking. They say a human's walking speed is 4 kilometers an hour, so it's even less than half of that. It's fucking a quarter of it almost. This is almost the same speed as a baby crawling on the floor. Which means she has no fucking chance. In the time it took the demon snake to move at a pace so slow that she could count all the bits of dust floating through the air, Kyrie looked at it with pity. Oh my god. She pitied the slowness at which it came towards her. Good game. Then she lazily raised the barrel of her gun, almost as though she was trying to swallow the demon snake up with the gun barrel. Ooh. Good game. That's amazing. That's fucking amazing. 10 out of 10. I hope Kyrie just drags Leviathan's lifeless body into there and just throws her on the ground. It's saying, who's fucking next? Oh my god.
あれとは何か。
西部劇名物のあれだよ。背中を向き合ってから
Oh my.
3歩歩いてズドンってやつ。
Stop.
決闘。
She's not gonna fall for that.
よかろう。それにて根性の未練が尽きるのだ。受け
You're an idiot. Rudolph moved his wound-covered body and turned his back to her. Belphegor responded and turned her back to his. Belphegor had an honest nature that was uncommon in a witch's furniture.
言っておく。たとえ私の眉間に銃口を突きつけたとしても、私はお前が引き金を引き、私の頭蓋骨に弾丸が至るように早く瞬間移動することができる。
そいつはもう骨身に染みてるぜ。
Can I try, though?
お前は銃弾より早い。
それを知りつつ決闘を挑むお前の度胸に敬意を表し、月感謝する。
お前は律儀なやつだね。いいよ。俺そうだ。
Don't let Kyria hear that.
始めるぞ。3歩で良いのだ。まずは3歩。これでいいのか。
Yeah, that's good. I think 11, but whatever.
そして3歩も歩いてまだ気づかない。俺の勝ちだ。
何？
Rudolph turned around and fired a bullet. However, Belphegor could easily see through the speed and trajectory of the bullet like that. It should have been no problem at all to dodge it. Now he's shooting at Ava. Which is exactly what I would have done, because she's going to throw herself in front of it. But a spray of fresh blood flew about. Belphegor had set up an adequate magical defensive barrier. But before an incarnation of anti-magical power, such as the bullet, it was completely meaningless.
何やってんのよ。何当たっちゃってんの？
The bullet had hit Belphegor right in the chest. The pain from the lead caused her to grimace, as did the pain from the denial of magic.
許す。俺は卑怯だ。
Hey, whatever gets the fucking job done, am I right?
興ざめだわ。魔女の家具ともあろうものが人間に破れるなんて。
I fire at her next.
恥を知りなさいよ。勝手に這いつくばって死んじゃうな。
Fuck off.
やめな、兄貴。こいつはかわせたんだ。
Yeah, I was going to hit her. I know it.
だがかわさなかった。車線上に姉貴がいることに気づいたのさ。だから律儀なこいつはかわさずに受けて、姉貴大手飛車取りに最後に気づいた。
Yep.
見事。
She's in a fuck ton of pain.
悪く思う。お前が3歩歩く間にそれに気づけた。俺は勘弁するつもり。
私って心だったか。考えようともしなかった。私はダメだった。
Well, you are Sloth after all.
お前はいい女だぜ。先に本能を化粧して。きっと口説きに。
Oh, Jesus Christ, Rudolph, no. Bad. Bad, Rudolph, bad. As Belphegor slowly fell over, she lost even the power to keep her heat in human form, and she grew small like gold dust, melting into thin air. Ah, hey, Kyria. At that point, Kyria dashed in. It seemed that she had somehow defeated her pursuer by her own hands. And she pointed the barrel of her gun straight at the witch as she ran to the wound-covered Rudolph.
大丈夫？
Yeah, everything's good, man.
今誰か口説いてなかった？
No, of course not. I would never cheat on you.
ああ、いい女だ。
At least he's honest.
もちろん、お前の次程度にさ。
Jesus Christ, Rudolph.
悪いな、兄貴。チェックメ
Fire. The two of them pin the witch between the barrels of their guns.
情けない家具たちね。人間相手に遅れを取るなんて情けない。
Get two more.
くだらない。つまらない。
レアプリンセス、ここは引くべきです。銃弾を防ぐでっかいものか他にはありません。
Fucking game over. Fire. Fire. The witch began to let out a muffled laugh. It surprised not only Rudolph and Kyrie, but Ronove as well. Where the fuck did Hideyoshi go, by the way? Because a situation like this with two guns pointed at her was not only that even a witch could just laugh off, but the witch laughed with pleasure.
そりゃ先代様の使い古しの家具じゃ無理で当然ね。私には私にふさわしい新しい家具じゃないとダ
God
メよ。
damn it. No.
私ギリで使ったけど。
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't need more characters.
もともとお風呂は嫌いなの。
I'll be honest, I actually like the secondhand stuff in there. I like the 7 stakes, I'm not gonna fucking lie. I think they look nice. And they get the job done very efficiently, if you actually called all 7. As she said that, she looked down at Belfegor's remains, which had already finished turning into a pile of gold dust with disgust.
何の話をしてるかわからねえぜ。
And I don't care.
おとなしく両手を上げやがれってんだ。
No, fuck that, just shoot. Then the witch obediently raised her hand. But instead of raising her hands because a gun was pointed at her, it looked more like she was a conductor facing an orchestra waving her conductor's baton.
さあさあおいでなさい。あんな安っぽい家具じゃなくてもっともっと強力な残酷な
Fire.
妙な真似はやめて。引き金を引くわ。
Don't say you will, just do it. You already said put her hands out. She isn't complying in the best terms. Fucking put her down. Get on your fucking knees or you're gonna get your fucking head blown off. In response to that, to the witch's call, the hall was once again buried in the color of gold. As the brilliantly radiant gold butterflies danced, it felt as though they were being sucked into an ocean of gold leaf. Ronove was shocked at that upsurge in magical power. After all, it was far surpassed that of his former master. As their eyes were dazzled amidst this golden flash, a gunshot could be heard. Either Rudolph or Kyrie had fired a round. Probably Kyrie. Then when the gold flash subsided, at the very least, the witch was standing there looking cool and composed. The bullet? Kyrie must have fired it into her. But the witch had not been hit anywhere on her body. There it is. The bullet had been fastened in midair, right in front of the witch's chest. See, that's why you don't say you're gonna do something, you just do it. In an instant, a barrier that would require a significant amount of preparation even for the predecessor had been. Ronove's face was twisted in shock. And the surprises did not end there. Keep firing. The cloud of gold butterflies had created 2 humanoid forms. It was a furniture summoning. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck are their names? Are they British too? The butterflies peeled off and flew away, and beneath them, furniture in the shape of girls showed themselves. All of the furniture are basically females. What?
先代様でもおいそれと呼び出せなかったテンドラゴンの記念兵糸のたやす
シエスタ410ここにシエスタ45ここに
Oh my good lord, can I just have the 7 stakes?
私にふさわしい家具なんでしょうねあんたたちは
Sure.
絵本の朗読から同伴デートに隕石撃墜まで
What? How did any of those...
幅
whatever.
広くお答えしますよにひひお答えしないと竜王様に怒られます
Oh my god.
何卒ご命令を大ベアトリーチェ卿
ルドルフさん、逃げましょう。
No, just keep firing.
こいつらはダメだわ。
What? How do you know?
おう
Kyrie definitely heard warning sirens going off in her head, thanks to the same feeling that had been alerted to her ambush by the Seven Sisters of Purgatory. Without hesitation, they escaped. Yeah, but you beat them. As the witch elegantly watched them leave, she commanded her new furniture.
命令よ。逃げた二人を殺して、そして死体をここへ持ち帰りなさい。そしたら生き返らせて何度も遊ぶのよ。
Jesus Christ, not again. She has the weirdest fucking laugh. The witch's expression twisted into an evil smile. Even though she feared that expression, Lucifer appeared and spoke.
恐れながら、先代様よりそのような残酷行為は慎むようにと。
When the witch stared at her with those terrifying eyes, Lucifer was struck dumb. She was frustrated. It was so boring not being able to let her own power and cruelty run wild. This annoying furniture of the predecessor kept telling her to show restraint, bringing her irritation to a peak.
傲慢のルシファーちゃんじゃない。お久しぶりね。元気？また今度一緒に遊びましょうね。
Oh my god.
410、死後はダメです。怒られます。
What?
大ベアトリーチェ教のご命令を迅速に遂行を。
What are these two?
お仕事の時間だね。410了解。
Fuck me, I don't feel like reading backwards and I can't read that language. I can't... Fucking Greek? I can't read... Is that Greek? I think it is.
追撃狙撃戦準備。
What?
地形データ収集。射撃用データ収集。410へデータリンク。410データ受領。
What the fuck is this?
標的を捕捉。地形誤差修正。射撃曲線形成。制御点補正完了。
What?
45へデータリンク。45データ受領。危険区域確認。あ、そこはダメです。後ろ邪魔だよルシファーちゃん。バックファイアで焼けるよ。
What are they launching, like a rocket? Thanks to their paired measurement, the Chester sister... Chester? Sure, fuck it, I don't know. Were able to instantly calculate the terrain throughout the mansion and the coordinates of their targets. They are launching a missile, UAV online, as well as firing as a curve to reach them. That's right, their shots could be guided to follow a curved line. None could escape. The precise guidance used by the Seven Sisters of Purgatory was nothing more than a cheap knockoff of the ability these two held. Yeah, but it seems like it takes like a goddamn long time to do. As the two of them faced each other, it was as though they were both pulling back on a bowstring together. A dazzling gold arrow was ready there. After giving that announcement, they released a single arrow together. As the path taken by the gold sparkling stake of light drew a curve, it followed the direction that Rudolph and Kyrie had escaped to in a rapid pursuit. It turned through the corridors, curved over the floor, chasing them as it drew a beautiful curve. Oh my god. No one could block the guided shots of the Chester sisters. No one could escape them. And their strength could pierce all physical and magical defenses. It was quite a merciless guided weapon of certain death. But again, it takes quite a fuck long time to do. If you're like right up next to him, you can fucking just kill him. However, among mythical class soldiers, it was a weapon used by pretty much everyone. It was very commonplace for them and very extraordinary for those of the everyday world. What the fuck is that? When he noticed something rapidly chasing them and turned around. Good game. The exact position of Rudolph's heart was pierced by the gold stake. It all happened in an instant. And after the gold stake pierced Rudolph, it swooped down to the floor, drawing a beautiful spiral, coiled itself around Kyrie's legs, and crawled up to her chest. Bad. Bad. And just like Rudolph, it pierced the exact location of her heart. And all of that happened in an instant. It pierced Rudolph and then Kyrie. So they died, dropped to their knees, and fell over at almost the exact same time. fucking laugh.
バ
Oh.
カバカしいくらいにあっさりね。私ではこういう家具が向いてるわ。先代様の中古家具とは大違い。さあ、二人の死体をここへ。飽きるまで何度でも蘇らせて、思いつく限りの残虐な殺し方を試してやる。
Jesus.
魔女がこんなにも楽しいなんて。命を奪うことがこんなにも楽しいなんて。
When the time humans are born, and the most shunned action they can take is the murder of another human. It's only natural that humans can't understand how pleasurable it can be to break this taboo. Stop that. But she was no longer a human, she was a witch. And there was some pleasure that only witches could understand. By now she had tasted those pleasures and was totally immersed in them. After learning that the contents of the forbidden pot were honey, she could no longer live without them. It's like fucking heroin. No, maybe the contents were honey because they were forbidden. No, the contents are heroin because he can't stop it. That's why. Anyway, by killing humans gruesomely, and doing it over and over, she could feel the drug-like pleasure even now. As the witch rolled over laughing, the gold stake that had just been shot returned to them being reeled in. As though being reeled in. At the tips, 2 people were pinned and dragged along. Oh my god. That's unnecessary. The witch's order had been fulfilled. Rudolph and Kyrie had been killed instantly and their corpses had been carried back.
シエスタ45、410、命令遂行を完了しました。大ベアトリーチェ教の次の命令を待ちます。
How long are they gonna be a part of this thing? Because I have a feeling for a while.
どうかご命令を。赤ん坊のおもりからネトゲのお相手。スペースシャトル撃墜まで何でもお答えしますよ。
Good lord, no.
こいつらは第4の番と第5の番の生贄らしいの。だから最後には役立たずの7。もう5姉妹か。
Wow.
こいつらを額と胸に刺してえぐらなくちゃならない。でもそれを最後にすればいいんであって、それまでを私がどう遊ぼうと勝手よね。
待て待て待て待て。
Thank you, Beatrice. Please stop this.
そなたはわらわの言っていたことをもう忘れたのか。
おや、これは先代様。何か文句でもおありですか？
Yeah, you're a fucking bitch.
あるに決まっておろうが、そなたはやりたい放題ではないか。なぜにわらわの言いつけが聞けぬのか。
Because she's a bitch.
やりたい放題で何の問題があるのですか、先代様。それに私は儀式のルールを逸脱しようなんて気持ちはこれっぽっちもありません。
God, you're the type to find all of the loopholes and just do them and then gloat about finding the loopholes.
ちゃんとこの2人の死体を後できれいにして額と胸に杭を打ち込んでおきますから。
そういう問題ではないというに。
You're a fucking idiot.
あまりに品がなかったり残酷だったりするとだな。気を悪くする者もおるかもしれぬし。
She'll say, why does it matter?
先代様がどこかで戦っているとかいうゲームの相手ですか？どの目に聞きました？
Rudolph, you fucking asshole.
おしゃべりめ。まあ正直に言うとそういうわけだ。ちょっと目に余るとその講義を受けてな。
Yeah, she doesn't get to, have fun times with him if you keep being a bitch. So lay off. She wants to have fun times.
先代様にわざわざ伝言などさせず直接講義にいらっしゃればいいのに。臆病な方です。
He is.
こことは異なる世界の住人だからの。わらわを返さねばならぬのだ。まあとにかくだな。
Yeah, she also wants to keep them all to herself.
ということは、その方は私に何か干渉したくてもできない。そして私も干渉したくてもできない。それくらいに遠い世界の無縁な方との認識でよろしいですか？
And then she'll say, okay, so why does it matter that he fucking doesn't like it?
例えるなら、とても近い2本の平行線の世界とでも言おうか。
Oh god, no. No.
とても身近な世界なのだが、平行線ゆえに2本の線が交わることは決してない。
Parallel worlds.
そんな世界と、とりあえずは認識してくれればよい。
交わらないということは、私とは関係ない世界のことということです。
Thus, she does not give a fuck.
もしその方の代弁で私に自重しろとおっしゃられてるのでしたら、その方
あやつにか？なんと伝える？
Fuck you.
余計なお世話だよ、消えろよババア。へそでも噛んで死んじゃえば。
Okay.
失礼しました。先代のお友達でしょうから、多分女性だろうと想像しただけです。
Beautiful.
ババアと言っても決して先代様のことではありませんから、どうかご容赦ください。
God, Beatrice, I want you to fucking kill her. Please. Why did she have to fucking solve the epitaph? When she spoke, the witch was looking straight into Beata's eyes. Anyone present would be able to tell what she meant by it. Obviously.
先代様、とても不思議に思うことがあります。どうして先代様はその別世界の方とゲームをして、
It's like she's interested in him. Something you probably wouldn't understand.
魔女だと認めてもらわなければならないのですか？
それはだな。すべての人間に魔女の存在を認めさせることが完全なる支配につながるからである。一人頑固者がおってな。どうあってもわらわを魔女とは認めんのだ。
どうしてその人間の認可が必要なのですか？魔女が魔女であり、魔法を振るうことにどうして人間に認められる必要があるのですか？
Because what's magic if no one's there to see it?
だからな、前にも話した通り、魔法というのは
I can say I'm a juggler, but unless I show that I am a juggler, it means nothing at all. If I say I can do magic but never show that I can do magic, it means nothing at all. So, there you go.
私は魔女です。別に誰の認可がなくとも魔法が使えますが、何か？
この世界ではな。しかしだな、それをあやつが認めない以上は、何と説明すればよいのか。
説明いりません。だって決して交わることのない別世界の話じゃありませんか。それはつまりない世界も同じということです。別世界でゲームで戦っていると、先代様が妄想を語っていることと何にも変わりません。重ねて言います。私と関係ない話です。そして私はもう魔女です。先代様はどうやらその何者かに認めてもらえないと魔女になれないようですが、私は違います。誰に認められずとももう立派な魔女です。
In your mind.
先代ということであなたに形式的な敬意は捧げますが、それは私の行為であって義務ではありません。もう私はあなたの助言など求めていないし、これからどうすればいいか、どう遊べばいいかはっきり分かってます。
Fucking smug cunt.
だから13人殺しの儀式まではあなたへの最後の敬意だと割り切って行います。しかしそのやり方やその後のことについてはあなたに口出しされる言われは全くありません。 そういうことで一つよろしくお願いします。
At a glance, those words seemed obedient, but they contained within them a clear parting of ways. She was no longer under Beato's care in any way. That's why she was clearly saying nothing more than don't get in the way of my fun. Beato understood that and was dejected, realizing that no matter how much she explained it, she wouldn't be able to make the witch understand.
そうか。ならばわらはもう知らぬぞ。魔法はお病の気持ちなくして存在できぬことを身をもって知るがいい。
Ouch.
あなたがこれまでに縦横無尽に暴れてきたそれが
After hearing that, Beato could not respond, because she remembered hearing exactly the same thing from her teacher.
シエスタの姉妹先代がお帰りよ。お見送りを。にひひひひ先代様どうぞこの場はお引き取りを。
Fuck you.
でないと私たちが叱られます。
That's a shame for you. Throughout her body, Beato felt something unseeable from the Chester sisters, which could only be described as an oppressive sensation. Most likely, they were initiating firing calculations. It was an action much like taking out a gun and cocking it. Even Beato could not escape from the Chester sisters' attacks without any preparations. In the past, she had placed her greatest trust in them, so she knew how terrifying they were down to her very soul.
先代様、お引き取りを。これ以上ベアトリーチェ様のご機嫌を損ねられるのはお勧めできます。
先代様。
わらわはこれにて退場する。そなたがどのような顛末をたどるか、ゆっくり鑑賞させてもらおうぞ。
It was almost infinitely close to a parting shot. So after Beato vanished, the witch and her furniture doubled over laughing.
まあわかる。無限の力は楽しい。有限の極みである命を自在にもてあそぶ快楽は味わったことのないものには説明できぬ。その快楽に取りつかれる気持ち。さぞや楽しかったでしょうね。かつてのあなたのはしゃぎぶりを見る限り。あれがかつて何度も探そうとした一生さそれに耳を重ねるわらわの姿。なぜあの子の行為を咎める気になったのですか？それは
She wants to be in Battler's good graces.
あなたにはあの子と大きな違いが一つあります。あの子はすでに魔女かもしれない。もちろんあなたも魔女です。ゲーム版の上の世界では。しかしゲーム版の外の世界で魔女だと認められるには、ゲームの対戦者であるバトラ君に認めてもらわなくてはならない。あなたはそれを理解してゲームを始めたはずです。魔女である証拠を暴風のように見せつけ、わらわを拒否する気持ちを吹き飛ばし、屈服させわらわを魔女と認めると思った。前回うまくいきかけたので、もう一息だと思ったのだ。実際は逆です。バトラ君はあなたの残忍さに呆れ果てていました。そしてゲームの対戦者として登壇したのは、あなたを対等な対戦相手だと認めたからではない。残忍な魔女の存在を一切認めないという強い敵意に基づいてです。
That's how I've been.
愚かなあなたはバトラ君が対戦者の自覚を持ってくれたことを、自分を魔女だと認めさせる第一歩のように感じていたのでしょう。でも実際は全くの逆。バトラ君はあなたを魔女だと絶対に認めないためにあなたのゲームに挑んだのです。
Yeah, you don't start a game knowing that you'll lose.
浅はかな北風がいくら吹きつけようと、
旅人はマントをより深く着込むだけ。あなたは大きな間違いを最初から犯しているのです。
She's a nice loving witch. That would be a lot different. I would actually have thoughts of listening to a witch.
このゲームはバトラ君を屈服させる拷問などでもない。あなたがバトラ君に認めてもらうために努力する試練なのです。
うすうすはよ、気づいてたさ。
前回はバトラ君にとって辛いゲームでした。しかしもう気づいたようですね。今回はあなたにとって辛いゲームです。
わらわはこれからどうすればいいのだ。
I don't know, maybe apologize.
あなたが自分で考えるのです。
Realize why he didn't like it?
幸いにもあなたはもうゲーム版の駒を降りて新しき魔女に委ねました。じっくりと自らについて思案する時間があるでしょう。
バトラはもういいの塊じゃねえかよ。
Oh my god.
魔女は認めない。そしてわらわも認めない。それでどうやってバトラに認めてもらうんだよ。北風でダメなら今からのこのこ太陽で照らせっていうのは。
That would be helpful.
このわらわが今さら。
今は10月、ハロウィンの季節ですが、太陽が死に再びよみがえる再生の月です。
It is actually almost October. Fuck me.
よみがえったばかりの弱々しい太陽は冬の木枯らしに遠く及ばないでしょう。しかしじっくりと成長し、やがては春の訪れを告げることができる。その時旅人はマントを畳むこともあるかもしれない。
わらわ間違っている。
Yeah, you've taken the wrong approach. You need to be a lot more sweet and gentle towards him. That approach would make me believe in witches a hell of a lot easier than what she's doing. The beautiful hall of the Ushirimiya mansion was covered with golden sparkle like gold leaf, and stained deep red with the thick spurts of blood. Oh my god. The number of deaths given to Rudolph and Kyrie had long surpassed anything you could count on both your fingers and toes. The witch was breathing so hard her shoulders shook, but it wasn't because she was tired. She just couldn't hide her ragged breast caused by her still uncontainable excitement. Good lord. I want to beat her so bad.
無限の魔女の力の前には私が思い描く無限のすべてが実現するわ。
I want to prove her existence to be false so fucking bad.
どんなにぐちゃぐちゃにすりつぶしてやったって、私は指を一つ鳴らすだけで元通りにして蘇らせることができる。そして最後に申し訳程度に碑文に沿った死体に戻せばいいんだからね。ねえあんたたち、ぬいぐるみのお腹を裂いたことってある？
I can't say I did.
ないです。45は？いえ、やったことありません。申し訳ありません。
Fucking god.
当然よ。普通ないわ。ましてやお気に入りのぬいぐるみだったらなおさらよね。でもずっと思ってた。
Of course, yeah. You've probably thought a lot of fucked up things.
こんなにも大好きでカフカのぬいぐるみの中には何が詰まってるんだろう。いつか覗いてみたいってずっと思ってたわ。
Jesus. If you cut it and looked inside, your curiosity might be quelled, but the stuffed animal would be broken. So even though you wanted to see, you can't. You understand that feeling, right?
無限の魔女の力はまさにそれを叶えてくれる力なの。今の私は好きなだけぬいぐるみを裂くことができる。なのに魔法一つでそれを元通りに蘇らせることができるわ。それはつまりこの世のあらゆる制約 約を打ち破ったということ。今の私には躊躇することも思いとどまることも何もないの。その喜び、誰にもわからないでしょうね。無限の魔女の私以外誰にもわからない。
As the witch let out a loud war cry, she revived Rudolph and Kyrie again faster than they could realize it. She killed them right away. And she made it known that something other than cotton was stuffed inside those two. Jesus. Where the fuck did you get a gun? In that gruesome hall, Hideyoshi appeared with his gun ready. The witch had sealed the mansion with the barrier, so Hideyoshi had nowhere to run. He'd probably picked up Rudolph's or Kirie's gun and came back. The gun, which should have been something to be feared, was apparently no longer an object she took seriously now that she was overflowing with magical power. Her bold expression didn't flinch in the slightest.
Because
she's a bitch.
Huh? 私は後ろ宮家の当主にして六軒島の魔女よ。この島では何を起こそうと全てが自由自在。今だけの一瞬を切り取ってその生き死にを問うなど私には無意味なこと。
Jesus Christ.
お父さんの黄金を見つけて。
Okay, so she did talk about it.
どんだけ高く積まれた黄金やったやろな。わしには想像もつかん。お前の正気を失わせるほどのものだったんやろ。だがな、そんなにもたくさんの黄金やったなら、なして気前よく分けっこしたろって思わんかったんや。
誤解してるわ。あれは全て黄金の魔女のものよ。私以外の誰にも触れる資格はない。
お前は何や。昔聞かせてくれた少女時代の魔女だったエヴァだとでも言うんか。
そうよ。あなたの妻の後宮エヴァの胸の中にずっと住んでいた少女時代の私。そして魔女なの。エヴァは私を忘れることによって大人になったわ。だから魔法が使えない。
誰だって子供の頃には無邪気だけれど残酷な妄想に頭を膨らませることはある。わしかて小さい頃はアリを踏んで回ったりトンボの羽をむしったりして遊んだことがあるわ。
Okay, that's really fucked. Oh, that I'd never pull. That's really fucked, dude.
しかし命の大切さを学んでそんな残酷な幼年時代から卒業するんや。今のお前はまさに幼年時代そのものやで。エヴァが卒業したはずの人格なんや。それはエヴァやない、別の人間や。
そうよ。私後宮エヴァじゃない。黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェだもの。楽しいわよ。何の制約もしがらみもなく生き死にを自由にできるこの閲楽は本当に素敵。割った金魚鉢を謝らなくていい。そして好きなだけぬいぐるみを裂いていい。私は
Jesus Christ. There's a crisp sound. There's the sound of Hideyoshi slapping the witch's face. Yeah, he's fucking dead. Staring at the hall stained deep red with fresh blood, he should have been able to imagine how terrible the witch was. But without fear, without even hesitating, Hideyoshi had walked determinedly up to her and hit her in on the cheek.
アホ！三角ぶるなや。 わしがまた更生させたるわ、このシャワルが。
Starts beating the absolute shit out of her. Fucking a full fist on her.
このアホ。
ちょっと
命の大切さとか儚さとか、そういうのが分かる女やったらな。
She doesn't care.
何が魔女や、アホ抜か。お前はわしの女房の冷蔵庫の残り物でちょいちょいと気の利いたつまみを作れる台所の魔女が先の山や。
Yeah, get in the fucking kitchen.
目を覚まさんかい、このアホんだらが。
God damn it, witch. Who said you could leave?
言ってるでしょうか。
アホ抜かせ、この。
As tears dripped down his face, Hideyoshi kept hitting the witch's head. He wasn't even pointing the gun at her anymore. Therefore, that sound of gunfire couldn't have come from the gun Hideyoshi was holding. What? The gun which had fallen in the corner near Rudolph's corpse was floating in the air, and smoke lingered near the barrel. And the bullet? A red stain was slowly spreading across the chest section of Hideyoshi's vest. Even though his back was facing the barrel of the gun, the bullet had driven through Hideyoshi's chest. You cunt.
だから私はエヴァじゃないと言ってるのに、バカでうざい男ね。
Never mind, there goes the fucking Hideyoshi theory.
あんたしつこいから第6の番の生贄に変更してあげるわ。どこかのベッドの下に隠れて震えてでもいたなら見逃してやるつもりだったのに、わざわざ戻ってきて。
Does that mean Jessica can live?
本当にバカな男だわ。
Or not to be, please. There was a dull sound as Hideyoshi fell to the floor. Even though death would have allowed him to escape from that pain, he resisted until the last second. And staring straight into the witch's eye, he passed away. Because he had died without closing his eyes, the witch didn't realize that he was dead for a short while, and remained pinned by that gaze.
こいつも新しいおもちゃにして遊びます？
No, this one she'll stop because she's a fucking idiot. At those words, the witch finally realized that Hideyoshi was dead.
ああ、そうね。どうしようかしら。
The Chester sisters were awaited for instructions. On the inside, they imagined the sorts of even more brutal orders their master might give. But the expressions that rose to the witch's face looked as though she'd gotten over her excitement. She looked down at Hideyoshi's face, which still had tears dripping down it.
この男のせいですっかり興ざめだわ。
Yeah, that's why.
もうやめた。ロノウェイいる？
はい、ここに。
後片付けをお願い。先代様もうるさいしね。あのババアが納得する程度にきれいにしておいてちょうだい。一応先代様への義理で儀式のルールには従うわ。この3人の死体を第4の番から第6の番ってことでお願いね。ルシファー、出番よ。傲慢のルシファー、ここに。その3人の死体ほじくってえぐっといて。死体をですか？そうよ。何か不満？いえ。
The seven sisters of Purgatory had their own sort of pride. It was the pride of a hunter, the pride of gouging prey that they had brought down themselves. However, being told to gouge a corpse that someone else had brought down ran contrary to that sentiment. Of course, the witch didn't mean it that way, but for the seven sisters, horribly humiliating. However, they had already screwed this up, with the two sisters defeated, so they had no right to question her. Only Ronove appreciated this, and he rested his hand on her shoulder in understanding.
ベアトリーチェ様のご命令ですよ。
God, I feel actually really bad for the stakes in this situation.
ルシファーは3人を選び、儀式の作法に従い処理をするように。
あとできましたら私のお片付けにも手を貸してください。
かしこまりました。
The witch looked down upon Hideyoshi's corpse as though implying that the now delicate atmosphere was all Hideyoshi's fault.
バカな男ね。死なずに済んだのに。あなたどこ？いるわよね。返事をして。
The crash of a thunderbolt woke Ava from her nightmare. If Hideyoshi had been gripping her hand at that time, her fearful heart would have probably been instantly healed. However, Hideyoshi, who had supposedly sworn that he wouldn't leave even for a moment, was nowhere to be seen in the room. Jesus Christ. This is just brutal. This fucking episode's gonna wrap up fucking quick, though.